Travis Channel here, just hanging out. It's my WRX channel. You're watching right now. See you guys soon.
Alright guys, another episode, my WRX channel. Just want to say thanks for watching, thanks for you guys' support, and thanks for your engagement in the comments below. It's hard for me to keep up with all the comments that I've been getting. I know it's not a lot, it's not like the big channels, but it's still, I try to get back to all the comments as much as I can. But a commenter did mention not too long ago that I never did a proper review of the Process West Intercooler, or the fancy name for it, Verticooler. So I'm just going to give you a nice short review. I'm not a technical expert when it comes to intercooler, but I will tell you my experiences on this intercooler and some of the ins and outs and some of the things that I don't like about it. Alright, so I ordered this intercooler off of Rally Sport Direct. Good customer service with Rally Sport Direct. So far, I really haven't had much issues with it, just very small, minor issues. But let me just say, Jeff helped me install this about, I think it was early this year in January. And the install was pretty much easy. A little harder than I anticipated because of all the bends and all that stuff. But anyways, it went on just fine. If you have an extra set of hands that can help you install it, that really does help because there is a tight space right there on top of the shroud. Now, some of the issues that I've been having, not really a big issue. Some people say the top, the intercooler hits, this little top shroud right there. I don't really have an issue with it, on mine. But there is another part of the intercooler that does hit. As you can see here, you can see little rub marks, and it has rubbed off some of the paint, which I'll show you later, or a cutscene where it hits the top of the hood, and also on the other side, same thing. But it doesn't affect this performance at all. These come in two different colors. They have a black one and they have a silver one. I opted for the silver one. I'm not sure the reason why is because the black one wasn't in stock or nothing, but for some reason I ordered the silver one. I'm kind of glad I went with the silver one instead, because as you know, black shows a lot of dust and whatever impurities. It's easier to keep the silver one clean. But yeah, that's the reason why as far as color goes. So another issue I've been having as far as fitment goes is that the top of the intercooler charge pipe does rub ever so slightly against the top radiator hose. Doesn't affect performance so far. I haven't had any issues with it. But so far, that's about it. I mean, it just rubs it ever so slightly. And you can see the top corner right there where it rubs against the top of the hood. Like I said, it doesn't affect its performance in any way. It's more cosmetic. If I had the black one, that rub mark would probably be a lot more apparent. But I didn't really notice until a couple months ago. Alright, so after I got this installed, I installed it along with the EGR Delete kit. I got it tuned at Cobb Tuning Surgeline and made awesome power with it. Made about 330 wheel horsepower and about 360 foot-pounds of torque. You seen Colton on my channel earlier when he did his wing stiffies. He was dyno at the same dyno with the same tuner, and we pretty much make the same amount of power. But he has a lot more mods than I do. Pretty much every bolt-on other than an aftermarket turbo. So stock turbo, pretty much all the bolt-ons, we pretty much make the same amount of power, but he has a lot better top end. Different motor, different topic, different subject. So far it's been running solid. I did about 44 runs on my last autocross, and as far as the tune, along with the intercooler, the tune's been holding solid. Pretty much barely any knock, just the typical knock that you'll see on the access port with the tune, 141, 2.8, etc. Even on a hot day, it still held up just fine. So in total, it's got about 80 or 90-ish autocross passes so far under this belt, and it's been holding up just fine. So after I installed this intercooler, I did monitor intake temperatures on the access port. Let me just say, so far everything's been consistent. When you're at a dead stop, yes, because it still is inside of a heat-producing engine, the intake temperatures do rise at a dead stop. But once you start getting rolling about 30-40 miles an hour, the intake temperatures they drop to just about a little bit above ambient temperature. So it's doing its job. So hopefully soon Jeff can get his front mount intercooler into his car. Hopefully, I want to do an install video and do all that stuff when he gets his front mount intercooler, if he does. So hopefully soon. These things are not cheap, I totally understand, so no rush on him to get one of those so far. So in the future, when he does get that, we're probably gonna do a video on which one should I go with. Should I go with the front mount? Should I go with the top mount? Jeff knows where I stand on the front mount intercooler whole thing, but you know, I race my car, so he doesn't really do all that stuff. So it makes much more sense for him to go with the front mount intercooler. But all right, guys. So once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks for your support. Please comment, please rate, please subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I don't really make much money on these videos, to be perfectly honest with you. If you know the way YouTube AdSense works, I don't get paid every month. I can't even remember the last time I got paid from YouTube. So just think about this. If I make 10-20 cents a video and it helps you guys out, all I ask you to do is comment, like this video, share it. But anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.
Yes, it is, damn it.
Why are you sweating right now?
Yes. Lift up on the wing a little bit.
Change the subject, huh, Jeff?
Yeah.
I got some more of that tape.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Are you saying for something?
Very high bond. It's supposed to be like a semi-permanent.
How about very huge boners? Because they're wing boners.
You can say that if you want.
That's what I'm going.